Do you have parents that are getting a little older? Are they over 70 and still going to the doctor on their own? As a nurse for the last 30 years, I'm going to tell you that that is a dangerous idea. And it's not just older people that need someone to go with them to the doctor. Doctor's appointments are confusing. We, in the medical field, use a lot of terms that aren't used in everyday language, so people don't know what they mean, and it's easy to get confused by them. And doctors these days don't have time to explain everything. And not only that, even if they do explain it all, it's a stressful time. It's a stressful situation to be in the doctor's appointment. And so we need to have somebody else there with us to help us make sure that we're remembering everything correctly. But if you have parents that are getting a little older, then it's important to go with them and to make sure that you understand what is going on and that they understand. So one of the most important things to take with you is a medication list. Make sure that you have written down the dosage and the name of everything that they take, including any supplements. Are they taking vitamins? Are they taking vitamin C? Even something as simple as a vitamin C should be on that list. And you need to keep it updated so that you know exactly what is being prescribed, because oftentimes people over 70 are seeing more than one doctor. They go to their general practice doctor, they maybe have a neurologist and a cardiologist, maybe a pulmonologist. You name it, there's a specialist out there to meet that need. But the biggest problem in medicine is they don't talk to each other. They might send records in theory, but does anyone actually read those records? I don't know. I think that people need to make sure that they've got an advocate who's thinking through all of those different appointments, who's there to help us make sure that what one doctor says, the next doctor knows. Make sure that you ask those questions and make sure that that medication list is updated so that everyone knows. Because if you are taking more than 4 medications, chances are you're starting to experience side effects caused by taking too many meds. The other reason to go to the doctor with your older parents is that you can actually use the doctor to help you tell your parents what is safe and what's not safe. You know, have the doctor be the bad guy. When you're sitting there in the appointment, you can say, hey, you know, my mom is eating a lot of sugar items. Is that a good idea with her diabetes? Let the doctor be the bad person, not you. Let the doctor be the person that says you've got dementia and you shouldn't be driving. Let them help you be the better caregiver that you want to be. What else should we do at a doctor's appointment? You know, we need to make sure that we go with a list of symptoms and problems. Make sure that we go with that list of medications. Make sure that you are making sure that they know that there are other doctors out there that are prescribing things. All of those things will help you help your loved one have a healthier and happier life. The last thing that you want is to have medication problems caused by no one talking to each other. And the best thing I think that anyone can do is to say, are there any medications on my list that we could take off? Could we stop some of these medications? Could we give it a try? That is an important thing to ask at every appointment and consider what can be changed to make things better. And another thing to think about is that doctors' definition of cure may be different than yours. They might be thinking a cure means that things will get better for a short amount of time. So make sure that when they give you a diagnosis and ask you to do a treatment, that you are asking, what will that mean in the long run? in a year or 2 years, will it actually affect the long-term prognosis? Because if it doesn't, you might want to consider not doing some of those treatments. And you have a right to say no. Doctors are always going to offer something, but you're the one that is actually having that treatment, or your loved one is the one having that treatment. And so remember that you get to have a voice, and it's okay to say no, thank you. I'm good the way I am. I don't want that done. In fact, a lot of the things that they advise, they themselves wouldn't do for themselves or for their loved one. Something to think about, right? So, if you want some more advice on how to be a great caregiver or how to age gracefully and comfortably, check out my videos down below and check out my list that I have a link for that helps you know all of my secret products that help me be an efficient caregiver so that I still have time at the end of the day to do the things that I love and enjoy, in addition to taking care of 3 people every day in my home.